In this video, we're going to be going over a complete Wayfinder housing guide. This includes how to get a house, how to access your house, the buffs you're going to get from owning a house, some of the other neat things you're going to get from owning a house, how to decorate your house, and a whole lot more. The first iteration of housing in Wayfinder is apartments. You can customize this apartment to your liking. The apartment is basically your starter home. It is only interior. However, future iterations of housing are going to include a much more in-depth system along with neighborhoods, and this is going to allow players to have exterior spaces as well. But for now, apartments are essentially your room and the inn at Skylight. It's your personal space to customize how you want, and you can customize your apartment with thousands of various housing items, and this includes both cosmetic and gameplay items. The different categories include decor, artifacts, trophies, and pets. In order to unlock housing, you're going to need to complete a quest called Somewhere to Call Home. You'll be able to receive this quest after defeating Brood Mother Silrith. That fight is a very early boss fight, so you'll be able to unlock your housing soon after you begin, as long as you're completing the main story quest. In order to enter your apartment, you're going to need to be in Skylight. There's a building with a water wheel on the front of it, which is the inn. The building can be seen very easily by standing with your back to the Gloom Gate in Skylight. Once you make your way inside of the inn, you're going to make your way up the stairs. Only go up one flight of stairs and enter the door in the middle of the second flight to enter your apartment. The apartment is an instanced home that you have full control to decorate as you please. You can also invite friends into your home. Just simply group and enter the home with your group. Once you're inside your house, you can enter the editing mode by pressing the default key of T. From here, you have options to pick up items, move items, adjust your camera, and view your housing inventory by pressing middle mouse button. From your inventory, you can view all of your housing items. You're going to see a total of 4 tabs that consist of decor, artifacts, trophies, and pets. Simply click an item and it's going to pull it out of your inventory. You'll then be able to place it in your house wherever you like. There is a limit for placing items in your house, and you can see the item limits in the top right hand corner whenever you're in edit mode. There's also a house settings option when you're in editing mode as well. From the house settings, you can set your house permissions for other players, reset your house layout so you can start with a clean slate, activate and deactivate any artifacts you have placed. Housing trophies can be earned while playing Wayfinder, and these trophies are going to be a mix between cosmetic and artifacts. So you're going to get something out of interacting with these trophies each day. Once you interact with the trophy once a day within your house, you're going to earn a reward from that trophy. Each trophy is going to offer an additional reward, but these do not give a global power like an artifact would. You can see what you're going to receive from a particular trophy by selecting it from your inventory in the housing menu. For example, the Skeleton Thief's chest will grant you 1 skeleton key per day whenever you interact with it in your home. Wayfinder also has pets, and pets are a placeable item within your house. At this time, you can only have a pet in your house. You can interact with your pet while in your home, and they will perform different animations, but they're not going to follow you around in the world of Evanor. Your pet is purely cosmetic and just for your enjoyment. So for example, if you place down Turtle, he's going to hang out in your house. Interacting with Turtle is going to cause him to do a few different animations. He will jump into the air and wave at you. He can perform a dance, or he can even stick his tongue out at you. Each pet that you place down will have their own unique animations, so you can go interact with them all to make your day a little bit brighter. Then we also have artifacts. So artifacts are much different than the decor, the trophies, or the pets. However, you can still interact with the artifacts in your home for a unique animation similar to pets. Artifacts are going to provide you with a global buff whenever they're placed in your home. The primary way to obtain artifacts is by defeating bosses in Wayfinder. You will be able to see what buff you will receive from artifacts when you select it in your housing inventory. For example, the Storm Twins artifact will give you the following active effect. When this artifact is activated, using a healing flask applies a small heal to nearby allies as well. That buff will apply no matter where you are as long as you have it activated. You can activate a particular artifact in a couple of ways. First, it must be placed in your home in order to be able to activate it. Once placed, you can access the artifact menu while in your house by entering edit mode and pressing the default key of Y. From here, you can activate and deactivate your artifacts you have placed in your home. This can also be done while anywhere else in the world. The exception is when you're in an instance and you cannot edit your character loadout. Anytime you're in an instanced area, you will not be able to edit your loadout, which also means you're not going to be able to change your artifacts. So all you need to do whenever you're not in an instance is press the default key of C to open up your character menu. From there, you're going to see the Manage Artifacts option just below your consumables. Clicking that option will bring up the Artifacts menu, and you can activate and deactivate your buffs from anywhere. Keep in mind that there is a limit on what you can activate. This is done through artifact power. You only have so much artifact power, and each artifact that you activate will utilize some of that power. This means you can only have so many artifacts active at one time. That's going to do it for the Wayfinder housing guide. Right now we have apartments. They are pretty interesting. The housing, it looks pretty promising moving forward. So hopefully we'll get more iterations on that in the future, more things to place down in the house, and hopefully better and bigger homes to choose from in the future as the game progresses. But that'll do it for this one, boys and girls. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoy Wayfinder or enjoy Wayfinder content, please make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate that as well. And of course, we stream over on twitch.tv/BDLG every Monday morning at 8 o'clock a.m., every Friday morning at 8 o'clock a.m., and then we also stream over the weekend at some point. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys again for watching. We'll see you in the next one.